Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of America's Underground Voice. I'm your host, James Larger. Today, we're going to be talking about my biggest issue with Donald Trump leading up to this election, since we're only about 2 weeks away. And I just wanted to make this last quick point before we all head to the ballot box. Alright, so my biggest issue with Donald Trump, I've already made a video on why I'm voting for him reluctantly, as you can see here. But besides free trade, my biggest issue is with H-1B visas. And for those people who don't know what an H-1B visa is, I'll give you a short recap on what it is. So an H-1B visa is basically if a company needs a specific job done for a specific employee, and they go through all the people in the United States, all the people that have applied for the job, and they cannot find someone that is qualified to do that job, they can get a visa for someone that's out of the country to come into the country to do the job. And that's the H-1B visa program because, things happen and some people from another country may be able to do it. That's fine. But the biggest issue here is companies that do this, but the people do not get out. They have to get out because there has to be jobs for people here. People always talk about illegal immigrants taking jobs. The legal immigration is a mess right now, especially with H-1B visas. So I'm going to play this short video, and then I'm going to comment on it.
Mr. Trump, your campaign website to this day argues that more visas for highly skilled workers would, quote, decimate American workers. However, at the CNBC debate, you spoke enthusiastically in favor of these visas. So which is it?
I'm changing. We need highly skilled people in this country, and if we can't do it, we'll get them in. And we do need, in Silicon Valley, we absolutely have to have. So we do need highly skilled. And one of the biggest problems we have is people go to the best colleges. They'll go to Harvard, they'll go to Stanford, they'll go to Wharton. As soon as they're finished, they get shoved out. They want to stay in this country. They want to stay here desperately. They're not able to stay here. For that purpose, we absolutely have to be able to keep the brain power in this country.
So you are abandoning...
So Megyn Kelly asked an excellent question on H-1B visas because at a previous debate, he had said that he was for getting people out that abused visas, and she wanted to know what his stance was at this debate. And obviously, you see him flip-flop, and he says that we should keep the people here on the visas. So my biggest issue with this is me being an aspiring computer scientist going into the tech industry where it's most prominent. This puts me at a disadvantage because if someone comes from another country and comes over here and is supposed to do a job in a couple months and is supposed to leave, now when they leave, that job opens up, which gives more other people opportunities. But if they stay, that job stays theirs, and it doesn't open up for any American workers. And the biggest pet peeve is Donald Trump says that he's for the American worker and he's for America. But so why would he want to keep people here from other countries that take American jobs? I understand the gripe with illegal immigrants. Okay, I get that. But we're talking the legal immigration system. And for him to shortchange the people in the tech industry either shows that he's ignorant and he doesn't understand the legal immigration system and H-1B visas, that he doesn't care necessarily about the American workers in the tech industry, and he's just trying to panhandle to the immigration vote. Or I'm not really sure if he just flat out doesn't know. He's just talking just to talk. Someone whispered in his ear, hey, you might want to mention that. So besides that, my other video I talked about my biggest thing with free trade, and the H-1B visa is my biggest issue on why it's so hard for me to vote for him, because that's basically me shooting myself in the foot. And that's me condoning this policy that his stance is people should stay here and overstay their visas. Now, how does that make sense? He says he's all for enforcing immigration laws, but yet here he is basically saying he wants to keep the brain power here. So that's my biggest issue with him, because it's my industry and he's gonna trash my industry. What does he know about Silicon Valley? He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know anything about Silicon Valley, you know. And the people that come over here, they get paid less. They can get paid less because they're not a part of this country. They're on a visa. They don't have to pay the same amount as an American worker. So of course they're going to take the H-1B visa person over an American worker. So that's the hardest part of it is why? Why? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. So that's it, guys. I mean, that's my biggest issue with him. Besides free trade, because it's my industry and it's what I'm going into, and I just feel like if we have immigration laws, then they should be enforced. Why are you encouraging people, or not encouraging people, but why are you for people coming over here and taking American jobs? So that's it, guys. Just a quick video because I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. So comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell me what you think, and thanks for watching.